boy. Ooh, wait. What a day, man. God, top. Man, these boys. Deals are closing left and right. Well, you came to the right place. I promise you that. You came to the right place. Because it's a lot already going down. And what's funny is, for those who've been kind of watching the patterns of the Dallas Cowboys, even when we sign our own, it sometimes and usually takes to week 3, week 4 free agency. So to see so much movement out the gate, it's a good sign, y'all. It's a good sign. So it's a lot of movement going on. We promised on this show that we was gonna keep up with it. We ready for it. So you gonna be ready for it. Alright? So today, man, we dealing with McGovern gone. Dalton Schultz out. Dante Fowler in. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Ooh. Wait. Ooh, and we gonna talk about it. And we gonna talk about the Eagles meltdown. Because the only people believing in the Eagles is Cowboy fans. I think some Cowboy fans believe in the Eagles more than they believe in their own team. Even though Dak is 8-3 versus those bums. And I ain't trying to hear nothing about no
Run it up.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that old fucking meltdown going on over there. Them old fucking birds. Yeah, and I ain't playing. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna go in on those trash Eagles and all that capping we did for them. I'll be back. Y'all sit back. Freestyle today too, man. So y'all sit back, relax. I'll be right back. Let's go. Man, we're finna give y'all that business. I'ma talk to you about what's a good sign. Say, what's a good sign, boss? I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Trust me, I got you, bro. I'm gonna break down a good sign. Trust me, it's a good sign. It's a real good sign. All right. Let's get to the business. Let's go, man. Come on. Y'all, come on in. Come on in. Yeah. Man, what a day. It's already moving. And I promise this the right place, man. You came to the right place to where we go really keep y'all up to date. So it's so funny because I'm starting a whole series on our free agents, and I was actually gonna start that. What's crazy is let me turn this music down. I'm starting that series tomorrow. And the first thing I was gonna talk about was guard. That's crazy. The first thing on my list was guard. I was starting the whole video series out in the morning on guard. So I'm right on time for that. I can't wait to discuss that because obviously we have just lost today McGovern. He's with Buffalo. All right. So I'm gonna go through obviously my thoughts on that, but I'm gonna keep everything concise. But the most important thing to me is not even that. We go talk about, to me, what's the most important thing right now. And the most important thing right now is who I said, even when I did this show, when did I do this show? When did we do this? Oh, we did this last Wednesday. So I was talking about this week was coming, right? And I said we was gonna keep up with it, and we go do that, all right? We go keep up with this as we signing people, as we're cutting people. We go tell the story about how this is likely go play out. We go also talk about how we want it to play out, and then we go break down how it plays out. So we go give it to you every way possible. But I said coming out the gate, and I'm dead serious, that I'm loving how it's going. If anybody know and been keeping up with this channel, y'all should know I'm sincerely telling you the truth, that I'm in love with how this is going already. I'm liking it. Out the gate, I'm talking about fully liking what I'm seeing. Because the same thing that I said that I believe is the priority for the Dallas Cowboys is the same thing that they're doing as well. So y'all give me 1 second, man. I gotta pull this up real quick. I thought I had it ready. I actually didn't. Y'all give me 1 second, man. I gotta correct this plane real quick. Y'all give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. That should do it. Nope, that's not it. Y'all give me 1 second. Boom, that's it. All right, I gotta make one more change, and I'm gonna be ready to talk about this. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's the change I needed to do right there. All right. So this is the big thing that I want to talk about. Right? This is the big thing that I want to talk about. This is something that I'm excited to see, because this is 100% in agreement to what I said Wednesday. So Josina came out today and said, meanwhile, I'm told the Cowboys are working hard to get an agreement to finish line with Dante Fowler Jr. Ooh. They want him back. And the feeling is he wants to be back. Man, that's some of the best news. See, because I said behind Steele, since Steele is already should be pretty much a lock. I said my number one free agent on this list outside of Steele is Fowler. He was my breakout player in the offseason. I got the receipts to show that. He fit the mold perfectly of what works. Yeah, here's the proof right here. Here's the proof. I did a breakdown and I said restoration part 2. Expecting in the offseason Fowler to do his thing. And Fowler has done his thing. And I'm so glad. So the Dallas Cowboys are really, really good. Wait. Hold on. And they have done their thing. All right. So we're basically the same person that I said should be a priority. The number one out of all of them is him. Yeah, him. Yeah, and I already broke that down. And they are saying basically that they see the same thing. See, this is a quality football decision. Quality. So I talked about this. I'm going to just recap this real quick. Because Coach Marv sent me this. And there's some things about Fowler that a lot of people don't know. All right? And we showed from this article with Blogging and the Boys that basically, if you look at Fowler, right? Hold on, let me correct this. I want to make it a little bit cleaner. Y'all give me 1 second. Yeah. That should look better now. All right, here we go. So check this out. They talked about, see, this is very key. Fowler and DeMarcus Lawrence both finished the year with 6 sacks each. They trailed only Micah Parsons and Dorrance Armstrong, who had 13.5 and 8.5 sacks, respectively. Right? So that means in that order of how they listed it. Okay. So the key part is the going deeper part. See, because you got to go deeper. You got to look at him deeper, or you will miss the value of Fowler. You will miss the opportunity. I'm going to put it like this. I'm going to go ahead and just say it outright. Fowler is better than Randy Gregory. I'm going to go ahead and just give y'all the clue right now. Yes. I know some of y'all saying,
oh, hell no.
You out your mind. This man has 6 sacks with way less snaps than Randy Gregory. Yes, indeed. So going deep is the key. He say find Fowler, second team. See, this is the thing, though. See, this is the sleeper part on Fowler. He was second on a team with 11 QB hurries. Parsons led with 13. See, but that's not the going deeper part. That's not the part that's the most important part. And then you see Fowler and Lawrence was tied with 21 pressures. Yeah, but that's not the deeper part. That is not the most important part. The most important part is when you look at the production that he did with the limited amount of snaps that he had. See, I know a lot of people got Donovan Wilson high on their list, and hey, if you do, cool. I ain't mad at you. I don't have him as high as I have Fowler. I'm just being honest. And Dono had a great year. But the fact that both sides are looking like they trying to get this done, that's a real good sign. This is a football decision, and I'm so happy that the Dallas Cowboys are already starting the process of bringing back their best. Yes, indeed. And Fowler is a very big piece to our repeat, our run it back. I ain't gonna say repeat, the run it back. Yeah. And see, those who've been following Dallas for a little while know, usually when you see us restructuring deals, people that, what does it mean when you see anybody that been, I'm gonna quiz y'all. This is a quiz. What does it generally mean when you see the Dallas Cowboys freeing up cap space by restructuring players? What does that mean? Yeah, they bringing back a bastard. Yes, I'm happy though. I'm happy. Bring back. He my bastard. Bring him back. Yes, bring him back and treat him right. See, when you bring him back this time, actually use him. Actually give him give Fowler the snaps that he should have had. And listen, y'all, I've been saying this since training camp. I don't, because it was obvious since training camp. Because how many people remember? How many people remember how I was saying, why are they bubble wrapping Armstrong? Do y'all remember that? Where they was treating Armstrong like he was DeMarcus Lawrence when he earned his first contract or something. Like Armstrong was out there like he was a superstar. He wasn't getting no reps. But Fowler was out there doing his thing. Day one. The only thing you could get on him about was in one of them preseason games, he had him a dumb penalty that was like an aggressive penalty. Even his own daddy came in here and was like, that was a dumb penalty by my son. Facts. His own daddy came in here and said that. But that's my only knock. He had one over-aggressive penalty in preseason. And he owned it. Like, very professional. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, this is good. This is very good. See, and I understand. I really do understand what's going on with a lot of Cowboy fans. We so used to bad news and we looking for the super big name on week 1 that we don't even know how to be happy when the Cowboys get it right. This is getting it right. This is getting it way right. This is getting it right.
Bruh. Finish him.
This is getting it right. Yes. Let me hit him with the Rick Ross. Yes, this is getting it right. Now, some people, you might not be excited like me. You might not. You might not. We gonna talk about that Wagner the Reaper. I got a bad feeling about that. I think it's obvious what they should be doing with Wagner. But see, I'm gonna be honest. Do y'all want me to be honest or lie to you? What y'all want? Tell me what you want. What you want? Tell me what you want.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
I'm smelling some LVE favoritism getting ready to get in the way. Because I keep hearing the media, they trying their best to try to make LVE equal Bobby Wagner. And it just does not. See. Yeah. You know, this is Measure Koolaid right here, my boy Klebo. You right. Klebo, you right on this too. See, I don't fight y'all when y'all talk truth. My boy Klebo said, calm down, boss. I like Fowler too, but it ain't official yet. And you know the Cowboys be messing stuff up at the last minute. Hey, I ain't mad at that, dog. Hey, I'm not mad at that. Kenny, wait, why you face palming, bro? What happened, bro? What's going on? Yeah, but listen though. I'm still celebrating because I expect the Cowboys to do good in the offseason. I'm not worried like most people. I'm not worried about what they do in terms of talent. So I'm gonna be honest, I do kind of, I kind of celebrate premature. I'm just be honest with you. But I asked y'all a question. All right. And first of all, also going back to what I was saying about Fowler, I am happy because at least they are sending a signal that they are on the side of common sense right now. Because I talked about this last Wednesday. I said Fowler was the number 1 free agent to bring back outside of Steele. The number 1. And B. Bird said, I like Fowler, but we need to add to this team. We will, B. We will. Free agency hasn't even started yet. Officially. It officially starts Wednesday. This is just the day that they able to talk legally. So yeah, I'm just, maybe it's just me. I'm not worried about talent. I'm more so worried about how they use them balls when they get here. I'm telling you, I'm not worried. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys need to overhaul and super change and get aggressive on week 1. I don't think they got to do that at all. I don't think they got to even think about it. Basically, I'm going to say this. For the most part, Dallas, keep doing what you're doing when it comes to talent. I got maybe a little bit of tweaks, but not that much. I ain't got that much to say to these boys. But this is what I'm going to say. I asked y'all a question. I'm going to go back to this question because I didn't really get the answer. I asked the question. I said, what does it mean for those who've been watching us closely? What does it mean when we start restructuring people? So the Cowboys restructured Michael Gallup. They did this a couple hours ago. Yeah, about 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. All right. What does that mean? If anybody remember, my boy said, Boss Cowboy, stop it, bro. Goodwill Paris Campbell. All right, I hear you. Okay. Well, I put it like this. I'm going to really piss y'all off when I start telling y'all what I'm starting to change my mind on. I'm starting to change my mind that we got to go big on a receiving free agent. I'm starting to be like, no, we don't, actually. Because the more and more I think about it, I'm like, nah, we actually can be okay getting us a dog in the draft to be our number 2. And we might not, to be honest, the more and more I think about it, because see, this is the thing. When I be writing the book, it make you think about all the angles. See, that's one thing when you commit. I'm being honest. I guarantee if everybody committed to breaking down each group, right, with the free agents, if you committed to breaking down each group to where you're looking at the free agents, you're looking at the current guys we have, and you're looking at draft candidates, some places I guarantee you would change your mind on some stuff. You will walk in thinking, oh, we need to do this. But then you'll start breaking it down and you'll be like, actually, we don't. And on receiver, I'm starting to change up. I'm going to reveal that, though. When I get into the receivers, I'm going to shock some of y'all. Because receiver is actually not as bad as what we think. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. I think we panic. At receiver. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that, though. And I'm going to talk about that before free agency starts. So I'm going to go into this in detail. I'm going to go in depth with this. Yeah. But after I break it down, if you disagree, just call in and we can talk about it. It's that simple. But when we structured Michael Gallup to free up cash, historically, the Cowboys, when they do that, they at least 24 hours away from signing somebody. That's generally what that means. If you've been watching our pattern, when we restructure people, we sign people usually right after we restructure people. So, yeah, and my boss say Bijan Robinson, Dalton Kincaid, and see, I'm not for Dalton Kincaid in the first. Count me out on that. I'm not into that. I don't even want to entertain that. Dalton Kincaid, and this is my issue with any tight end in the first round. You can't trust nobody judgment on tight end. Let's say that again. You really can't. I don't trust nobody judgment on tight end. Nobody. I don't even trust my own judgment. Because think about it. I'm going to ask y'all a question. When is the last time you saw a first round tight end live up to the draft hype they was given? You can't name one. You can't name one in the last 15 years. You can't name one tight end that was drafted in the first round. Pitts did not live up to the expectation. Hell no, he did not. Even though he had a good year one. And the only reason he had a good year one is because they lost the number one receiver and he became the primary target. But Pitts did not live up and is not living up at all to the hype that he was given. He was called the best player in the draft. Is he living up to that? Do y'all see that? He was called Calvin Johnson. Are you seeing that? Huh? Are you seeing Calvin Johnson? Yeah. Yeah, so I just ain't seen it. I don't want no tight ends because I just don't trust nobody, not even my own. Because every time they hype up any one of these dudes, they don't pan out to how they were sold. Every one of them. Every one of them. Now, you can still be good, but you're not what you were sold. A lot of these guys was game changers. They're going to come in. They're going to... No, I ain't seeing it. So I don't want it at all. And I'm going to say this, and I mean this. A lot of people not saying this, but I'm saying this because history says this. Tight ends usually are not drafted in the first round. They are stumbled upon. Your best tight ends are generally accidents. Slept on. Nobody saw it coming. Kelsey. Nobody saw it coming. Gronk. Nobody saw it coming. Shannon Sharp. Nobody saw it coming. Yeah, who else? We said Kelsey. Kittle. Nobody saw it coming. Yeah, so nah, I don't trust tight end in the. No, I don't want no tight ends in the first. But anyway, let me go back to this though. So usually, even though my boy right, this is the ink is not dry on this deal, but I'm happy to hear they having a conversation. I'm super happy to hear that they having a conversation. Somebody said Vernon Davis. I bet you $1 million. Witten was stumbled upon. Your best tight ends are accidents. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Am I lying? Your best tight ends are accidents. You don't look at them in college and say, oh yeah. TJ Hawkinson did not live up to the hype. He did not. No, if you go look at his production and what he was projected to be doing coming out the graph, TJ Hawkinson is not living up to it. Even Schultz. Schultz got some of the best yards. Obviously, it's because of Kellen Moore. We're going to talk about that. But he was, what, a 5th rounder? Man. So, I just don't trust nobody judgment on tight end. The more and more people be like, we got to get that dude in the first. I'd be like, please don't. Because history says that it's usually not going to be what you think it is. Just keeping it real. Yeah. Rodney Smith say Hall of Famer Tony Gonzalez. Yeah. The best tight ends are accidents. C said Mark Andrews in the 3rd round. Exactly. Your best tight ends are accidents. That's a fact. Yeah. So if you gotta get lucky to get them, why would you draft them in the first? And I'm gonna say this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about tight end. The reputation that's on running back should be on tight end. I'm gonna say that again. The reputation that's on running back, cause see, people, they real bold. They stick their chests out when it come down to boo-booing on running backs. They, you never get a running back in the first. Oh, come on, boss. Oh, come on, boss. Come on now, I thought you knew football. You never. Well, let's go look at history. See, if I asked y'all which first round running backs had success, I guarantee all of y'all could come up with 4 in the last 7 years. I guarantee you could. You will put Zeke on there. You might not look like Zeke now, but you will put him on there. You will put Saquon on there too. Yes, you would. Yeah, you know who else you'll put on there? You'll put my boy that just went to San Fran. Yes, you would. And you will put Cook on there. First round running backs that earned second contracts and lived up to the hype that they had coming out. McCaffrey too. Yeah. So all this you never draft. Now McCaffrey did get injured, but he did earn a top running back contract based on production and based on what he was forecast to do coming out. So you can't say that for tight end. So this is what I mean, and I'm being all the way honest. You don't hear nobody say this either. The reputation that's on running backs should be on tight ends, but it's not. See, that's why I don't trust draft season. I don't trust people on draft season. I don't trust nobody. I really don't. Cause the stuff that be out there don't make sense. We boo-boo on running backs and we act like no running back is ever again going to be worthy to be first rounders, and then we just praise and throw tight ends in the first round even though they never work. And you got to get lucky to find the best of them. Like, look how cold Hendershot is, and he wasn't even drafted.
Bruh.
Man, man, I don't trust nobody when it comes down to tight ends. Nobody. Tight ends is one of the hardest. I don't trust me. All right. Let me get back to this news, man, because it's a lot of good news. All right, so that was the first thing. The second thing, all right, we talked. This is the second thing, and then I'm gonna take some calls after this. Yeah, Derrick Henry, a second rounder, exactly, man, and lived up to what he was projected to do. Yeah, sure did. Yeah, Fant didn't do nothing. The Reaper, you right. Fant, y'all remember Fant? Oh, who Fant? We ain't never seen nothing like Fant. Oh my God, remember when Fant was coming out of Owl? Ooh, look at Fant. Oh my God, he is a receiver and he's a tight end. We hear that same crap every 2 years. I swear to God. And they never pan out. Yeah, my boy say Hendershot is cool, but yeah, I might have got a little bit too excited on Hendershot. But Hendershot at least should have been drafted. Like, at least, you know, yeah, Noah Fant has not done a damn. Man, he ain't nothing. Alright, hold on real quick. I gotta take this real quick. This is a good one. Michael say, boss, you over 150 in the chat, only got 67 likes. Yeah, man. Appreciate that, man. Get the likes up, everybody. Let's take a quick. Cole, no. Cal Pitts, no. He has not lived up to the, no. All right, now here we go. Yeah, we gonna talk about that Hargraves to the 49ers because I'm loving the meltdown that's going on in Philly. But see, this is the next thing that I want to talk about. Ooh-wee. So Jane Slater came out this morning. Now, this is a stunner. She said, in fact, I've been told on Dalton Schultz, no capital N-O, no offer has been made this time around. They have not made Schultz an offer. They attempted a long-term deal last season, but couldn't find a number that made sense. Ooh. My boss said Cal Pitts had 1,000 yards his first year, but I prefer Kincaid at 26. I prefer not to go Kincaid at 26. I would go crazy. I would kick my TV. I'd be so mad. Because likely he is not going to live up to the hype. No. Especially with a deep tight end room. Like, what? We already got a deep room and a young room. Why are we trying to get Kincaid? Like, no, man, I'd rather us get a tackle or one of them old guard. Man, that's another subject. Don't get me started. All right, hold on real quick. But see, no. This is important. Because to not make an offer, what is that saying? Wow, y'all didn't even make an offer. To be honest, y'all know what they're saying. This is likely the end of Hot Pocket.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pocket.
Yes, probably the end of Hot Pocket. Now, a lot of us already knew that was likely getting ready to be the case, right? Just even looking at the room. You know what I mean? Just looking at the room. It looked like it was, it was a lot of tight ends, a lot of young tight ends. But under Kellen Moore, Hot Pocket made sense.
Hot Pocket!
He made sense under Kellen Moore. See, under Kellen Moore, his basic job was to find the pockets in the zone, which he did a great job of. Hold on, let me pause this real quick, because Star, hold on real quick. Hold on, wait. Star sent me a super chat. So let's read Star super chat first. She said, boss, I knew Schultz was gone after Jerry's combine interview. LOL. Jerry said he was under evaluation. See, I didn't even catch that. Like Mike said, Kelly was. Say, I didn't even catch that, Star. I did not catch that. I didn't catch that. Jerry said that. Yeah, he out of here. It makes sense. And it makes sense. Because I know some people really love Schultz. And again, under Kellen Moore, he made sense because Schultz know how to read a defense. So he was very intuitive of finding those soft spots in the zone. And he would sit down in those pockets and it would be almost automatic. He wasn't really winning on athleticism. He was winning because the scheme favored his skill set. He just was, like he doing here, sitting in pockets. That's why we coined them here Hot Pocket. That's exactly why
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pocket.
Yeah. And I like the move to move on from him. I like the move because it's showing more common sense by Dallas and the front office. Just like we seeing the common sense with focusing on Fowler. We seeing the common sense on, and I'm just being honest, like, why in the world would we pay a guy when he doesn't fit the West Coast system? Now you fit Kellen Moore. You know, you great. See, because Kellen Moore's system loved to take role players. His system loved to take role players and treat them like stars. Yeah, loved. So, you know, you'll see his numbers and you'll be like, look at his numbers, look at his touchdowns. Look at how they using him. It is nothing complicated they was doing with Hot Pocket. Hot Pocket, you can watch any one of these films and you go see the same thing. You go see him basically sitting down in soft spots in the zone. And we supposed to pay that like he just some playmaking, athletic, cold dog tight end? Man, no sir, not me. I ain't feeling it. And I ain't falling for the artificial numbers that was based on a system that force-fed a role player. Great job, Mike McCarthy. He does not fit where you going with your West Coast, and they ain't even make you an offer. I love it, Dallas. Show that common sense. Love it. That is common sense. Common sense. Dude, all he doing all day, sitting down in pockets. Hot Pocket all day.
Hot Pocket.
So I said, yeah. Thank God we got a head coach that's like, nah, man, nah. Listen, I like Schultz and all, but see, my tight ends, they're athletes.
When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pocket.
See, I'm gonna go into this in detail when I go into the tight end section. Because I'm going to go into the tight end section and I'm going to talk about it from a free agency standpoint. All right. So, obviously, you know, I got to talk about Schultz, right? And one thing I'm going to dig into heavily, why I know the Dallas Cowboys are doing a good job right now, is you got to look at the history of Mike McCarthy's tight ends. And I've already done that. And so, I'm going to go show y'all the difference between Mike McCarthy's types of tight ends and Schultz. Put it like this, I'm not losing not even 1 wink of sleep over them not offering Schultz. Matter of fact, do y'all want me to be all the way honest, or do you want me to lie? Just let me know right now. Do you want me to be all the way honest or lie? Okay, y'all, I know y'all want me to be honest. If you want me to be honest, I love that they are basically dismantling Kellen Moore's system. I'm being all the way honest, man. I'm just loving it. Just break this whole bull crap down. Just break it down. Even to a degree, McGovern, man. I was thinking that today, man. Because, see, I want to be respectful of these athletes. You know what I'm saying? I want to be respectful. But do y'all want me to say how I really felt when I got the news that McGovern wasn't coming back? I was like, so? With all respect to the sacrifices that he made playing for the Cowboys, I still was like, so? Okay. Like, didn't lose a wink of sleep. I went like, ooh, we need McGovern. Ooh, no. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, we lost McGovern? Oh, you went over there to sign with Buffalo? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Should I care about you? I don't. You know, and this is what I mean by that. All that Hulk package that Kelly Moore was doing, anything that had any kind of staple of Kelly Moore, I want it gone. Taking these unathletic tight ends and saying we can win with you because of my system, I want you out. I want all of that thinking gone. So when I see a remnant, when I see the first thing cleared out from Mike McCarthy, the first thing cleared out is the Kelly Moore boys, I get happy. I'm just being honest. I was like, so no more. I don't care about no Hulk package, all that old gadget cute mess. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of you taking these old role players and being like, oh yeah, we go. I hate the fact that Schultz had equal targets as Amari Cooper. I hate that. And I just want all of that thinking, all of that trash thinking gone. So yeah, so obviously I was very happy of the news. Yeah. And you know, not really happy, but it just, I'm more so happy that the Dallas Cowboys front office so far is showing very good common sense out the gate. Out the gate. They focus on the number one guy that I wanted them to focus on, Fowler. And put it out there that we trying to get a deal done. That both sides are motivated. And then they come out, surprise me, I ain't gonna lie, surprise me when I found out that they didn't even make Schultz an offer. See, that's when you know. Ooh, that's when you know that relationship over with. When you don't even try. She winking at you, she kissing at you, she licked her tongue at you, she showed you a little ooty booty, and you still turned it down because you don't want it. You didn't even make an offer. Ooh, that is the epitome. Oh, see, Jay Mitch, me and Coach Marv talked about this today. Me and Coach Marv talked about this. We talked about this today. Facts. Jay, my boy said, yeah, he asking for a trade in LA because Kelly won't run a damn. Bro, he really tried to. Yeah, he asked for a trade. You right, that wee woo. Eckler won't out. And see, y'all thought we was hating on Kelly. Yeah, see, it's a whole lot of Cowboy fans that really think we was hating on Kelly. They really think he was genius, he was smart, and he just have all this hate. Jay Mitch, ain't it funny that he become the OC and Eckler all of a sudden won't out? So what happened over there? I'm gonna tell you what happened. Kelly Moore went in there with that BS. He went over there with that, hey guys, in order for us to win, I'm gonna just tell you, we have to stick together. Under my offense, it can't be about you. It can't be about me. It has to be about we. We have no stars in this offense. You're going to have to be willing to do less and take less for the team to function around you. Eckler sitting there like, oh, so y'all not finna target me? Oh, so y'all not finna treat me like a star? Y'all, oh, I kept up with how y'all did Amari Cooper. See, under you, I remember you. See, I remember you now. They used to call you Superhead. I remember you. Oh, I remember you. See, Amari Cooper was balling at one time. And before he got cut or traded for a 5th round pick, under your leadership, he had the same targets as Schultz, 104. I remember you. You the dude that don't like to use your weapons. Hey, Agent, I need you to put out there that I want up out of here. Eckler say I want out. All right, let me get back to this content. No, let me take some calls, man. Let's take some calls, man. We got the phones lines open real quick. All right, so let's take a break, man. Jawball, right? I forgot that name was Jawball. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna call you, Coach. I want to see what you're talking about. Coach said he told me don't fall for the Koolaid. Cowboys are serious with offers for nobody. Believe that. We're gonna talk about that. I want to see what you're talking about. All right. I got the call line open. So let me see. Coach Marv, Coach Marv, I'm gonna call you because you was the first one to get it. All right, here we go. Coach Marv, I'm calling you now. Answer the phone, Coach. You tell me don't fall for the Kool-Aid.
Your call has been forwarded.
Alright, so Coach didn't answer. Let me call this number that I missed. I don't know who this is. It's an 803 number from Columbia, South Carolina. Let me call this number.
Please leave your message for...
Hey, nobody picking up. But hey, listen, I got the call lines open, so y'all try to call on in. Anybody that's trying to get in, here we go. BossCowboySports.
Man, hey, I just want to say, Boss Cowboy, man, you are the livest, you're the realest. This is Mr. KJ of them KJs. Hey, man, I'm just a fan. I just want you to keep doing what you're doing, man. Hey, like I said before, you're the reason why I don't even watch no cable TV, man. Keep doing your thing. I'm gone.
Man, appreciate that, KJ, bro. That's a dope call. When they get in and get out like that, boy, like, man, I just want to encourage you and get up out of here. That's dope, bro. Man, I appreciate that, KJ. We still got the phone lines open. I'm going to keep it open even as I'm going through this content. Here we go. Boss Cowboy Sports. Hello? I can't hear you. I don't know if you got me muted. Check your phone and make sure you don't have me muted on your phone. Because I can see that you called, but I don't hear you. So I'm going to give you 5. Okay, I'm going to call. All right, I'm going to just call you back. All right, so I'm going to call Pastor Taft. He went hard yesterday, man. Pastor Taft be really blessing us. Let's get Taft going up in here. Pastor Taft. Here we go. Let's get Pastor up in here so he can preach. Preach, Pastor.
What's up, boss? What's up, boss?
Hey, Pastor, what's going on?
I'm good, man. Listen, man, I'm agreeing with what you're saying, man. It's what I like about what you're saying about the wide receivers, man. I put some in the super chat, man, because I'm trying to get like you, man. If it ain't like D Hop or Beckham, man, for the right price, we need to either re-sign Hilton, look at somebody like Slayton for the low, and then just beef up the trenches, man.
Yeah.
Because I think with Connor McGovern being gone now, man, I'll be honest with you, and some people might not like this. I think we just need to kick Tyler Smith inside and just let him be guard and go get one of these best tackles out of the draft.
Say, Pastor, listen.
You know what I'm saying? Let him have that. Let Tyron play. Let Tyron play until he get hurt, or even if he stick it out, then cool. But you're gonna draft his replacement this year, and then you let Tyler Smith be guard, man.
I think
that's what we need to do, man.
I love it. I don't like it. I love it. And see, and the more I've been doing my research, Pastor, the more and more I'm thinking that we go likely have a steel tackle or guard sitting there at 26.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I listened to what y'all said on the Final Word last week, and I agree. And I pray it's one of them tackles from Ohio State. You know, because if it's either one of them, dude, we set. And here's the thing. And then you go get another guard or a center in the 3rd or 4th round, because you still got somebody that's there. You know, because Biotis is going to be a free agent next year. We don't know what he's going to do. but you still want that flex of somebody that can kind of step in and do that. And I know we got some folks on the roster, man, like Walesko, you know how you're going to work out. And you still got some other people out there, man. But I think that needs to be our focus. And I'm going to say something that I don't know if you're going to agree with, man, but I would try it.
What?
I would call Atlanta and see what they want for Kyle Pitts, bro.
Yeah, why not? This the best time.
I say call him.
Yeah,
I say because it's the most is going to be as a fourth rounder because it's production and it's injury. He ain't going to be no first, second, third round. Just see what they want for him. Yeah. And he on a rookie contract. You know, he on a rookie contract, and that's for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
You can pick that up. You can pick that up easy, and then we can cancel all of that tight end stuff, and just focus on the best defensive player or the best offensive lineman.
Yeah.
In the first round, man. That's what we need to do, bro.
I'll put it like this. I'm gonna tweet this after I get off this show. If the draft was today, I would want us to get a tackle or guard round one. Okay.
Yeah.
Round two, I would want us to go get receiver.
Yeah.
Because at round one, I think most receivers gonna be a reach, but round two is gonna be something that actually fit the grade of a second round, and they should be able to start or play as a number 2 or number 3. That's way less pressure on them. You see what I'm saying? We're not trying to get a number 1. We're trying to get a number 2. That's a whole different pressure, and that's a whole different matchup. I feel like a rookie can come play.
But let me ask you this though. I'm just throwing this at you. I don't disagree. But why not try to get a linebacker or a corner in the second round? And to your earlier point, work with what you got at wide receiver or try to sign a free agent. And it doesn't have to be anybody big because you got CD. Gallup's going to be better. You still, Sidney got to prove it. Jalen Tolbert got to prove it. And if need be, I think T.Y. Hilton to come back. And remember, with McCarthy, he likes tight ends. So you got Hendershot and Ferguson. And if you were to get a Pitts or somebody like that, you know you're going to run the ball. I'm not saying you're wrong because I think it's just a strategy. But I'm thinking, like, go ahead and shore up that defense, man. Go ahead and get the best defensive player available in the first or 2 rounds, or either round 1 or round 2, and make that better. Because there may be a corner out there, you know. There may be a. I think they're gonna re-sign Donald, man. I think they're gonna re-sign Donald. I think they're trying to, even though I wouldn't necessarily do that because I think you got some folks in the wings.
Yeah.
But just go ahead and get you a good either linebacker. Like I said, depends on what they do with Wagner. But you need depth on defense, man. Or just go get you a D. Let that second pick be a D lineman, man.
No, I agree.
So we'll just see how we got to see how this free agency play out, man.
Yeah,
we're
gonna see how it play out. We're gonna see how it play out.
But to your point, man. But you smart with what you're saying, man, because you're going against the grain, man. I'm starting to see the hyperbole of NFL and ESPN analysts, of just trying to have talking points.
Yep.
But they're not really looking at it from a standpoint of what it really takes to win.
Yeah.
And I think that we all know in life it's mindset, and I think McCarthy got the right mindset.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you don't have all the talent. You got the right mindset with some dogs on you. We got dogs in the defense, man.
Right.
We're gonna make it happen, man. So I don't like how Hargrave at the 49ers, so I don't like that. But
I can't wait to talk about that. That's coming up. I'm gonna go crazy on Philly. I got something to say about that. But appreciate it, Pastor. Good call.
Yeah, man. You too, man. Be blessed, bro.
Be blessed. And I see what you said, Coach Marv. I can read between the lines that they playing games likely with Fowler. I heard what you're saying, Coach. I know exactly what you're saying. I'm with you 100%. That's disappointing, too, just to be all the way honest. That's disappointing. Let me take another call real quick. I still got the phone lines open, y'all. So here's the number. You can call on in, and then we'll talk before I get to the other stuff that went down today, because it's a lot of good stuff that we need to talk about. It's good stuff, though. Most of it good. I'm going to call you, too, Coach. Here we go. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Hey, what's up, Boss? It's Star.
Star, what's up? What's up, Star? Finally, we got you on the phone. All right, let's
I
talk.
know.
Kick your feet up, man. Let's really talk. All right, so you sent me a DM on Twitter All right, so let's talk about all of that. Let's just sit back and let's just go. All right, what's your thoughts?
Okay, so I had hit you up because I was like, damn, I was like, I couldn't remember, and I had called into Law's show earlier. He couldn't remember either, because I was like, now in our history, is it usual that we go into the free agency, which I know it doesn't officially start till the 15th, but I mean, obviously teams are signing people now. Yeah. So I was like, we usually go into the free agency period without having we didn't sign any of our guys. Because to me, I was like, that seems unusual, because I did a little research, because I was like, well, let me see when did we trade Amari and when did we extend Gallup? And last year we traded Amari on the March 12th, and then we signed Gallup the very next day on March 13th. And so I was like, so we did do something, and then we ended up signing like Fowler and I think James Washington. Either it was this same week last year or maybe the week after. And so I'm like, so we usually, it's last year, but I don't know if it's a pattern, because I was like, it's just kind of shocking how we're going to let all of our guys go into the free agency and, test the market. And so that's why I was like, am I tripping? Because to be honest, I'm not. I was getting caught up in the wee woo. Seeing people get signed, you kind of get frustrated, because you're like, damn, that wasn't even a huge name. And I thought, we could have signed him. That was a bargain, like the what's his name, David Long, the linebacker. Yeah. Other guys that I thought, like, oh, well, we should be in the market for them. Like, they're not going to cost us too much or anything like that. And it's like, dang, these guys are getting signed. They getting signed the first day. So, it kind of made me just kind of start worrying, like, are we not going to... And now I'm with you, boss. I don't think that we need to be super duper aggressive. I made a tweet like a couple of days ago. I was like, damn, I'm sitting up here thinking like we were really like one competent offensive coordinator away.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yep. That's exactly what I said.
From making the NFC Championship.
Yep.
And I think, we had already beat the Eagles with this roster, so really we were one competent. Yeah, like really, we were one competent OC away from making the Super Bowl with this roster. Yep. So, and that's with Noah Brown, hobbled, Michael Gallup, CD.
Hobbled.
Yeah,
CD not hobbled, but Gallup hobbled.
Yeah, Gallup was definitely hobbled. Mm-hmm. Noah Brown, who's a career wide receiver. We were about to make the Super Bowl with this roster. With that also, I know there's some Dak haters and people like call me a Dak apologist, but that also just shows you that your quarterback's pretty good, that he was this close to making a Super Bowl with that roster. But anyway, I still think that I'm with you, boss, in the sense of, let's just trust Will McClay, because talent really has never been our issue.
I don't see it.
It's more so that we don't use the talent that we have.
Right. That's what I see.
So so it's like when you think about it, it's like, okay, because honestly, if we didn't have the complex offense that we had, we were all thinking, including the front office, that Tolbert was going to light up the league. We were confident.
We need to talk about that. Because I said I already teased it, but you already kind of laid it out. You laid it out. See, what you saying is so real, because Tolbert, I know you remember this, but a lot of fans don't remember this. The Cowboys had an equal grade on him than Sam Williams. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they picked Sam just before him with the fate that he was going to make it to the third, but they had an equal grade, meaning they had a second round grade on
Tolbert.
On Tolbert. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said a lot of us, the more and more I look at it, I'm starting to feel like we panicking. Because what's going to be answered aggressive next year was really how bad was those option routes. Because if Jalen Tolbert hit the field and all of a sudden plays like the second round grade that he was forecasted to be, that's the biggest indictment of Kellen Moore that I've ever seen, and I would drop kick anybody in their face for trying to defend Kellen Moore. Because if you kept a second round graded talent out the field because of your dumb system, oh my God. Ooh, I would be so sick, Star. You see what I'm saying?
You're 100%. Yeah, I see. I'm right there with you, boss. And I think that it's true. It's not that. So we don't technically. Yeah, do we want D-Hop? Sure. And if he wants us out here, we can sign him. I mean, obviously we would want D-Hop. Right. You know, we would want a Brandon Cooks. We would want a Jerry Jeudy. Like, if we could add talent, we're all for adding talent. But what you and I are saying at this point is that even if we don't add these guys, that our roster right now currently
might be
talented, might be talented enough.
Yep.
Talented enough to get us to where we want to be. And we know that we're going to get a receiver in the draft.
We are.
We're going to get offensive line in the draft for sure.
We are.
I personally, I know we go in at BPA, which I think that's always a good idea. But, I mean, with these offensive linemen, I mean, I am all for taking an offensive lineman right there at 26.
Me too. That's actually what I'm leaning on. I'm leaning on taking the best tackle available. Because I think that's what's going to be sitting there. I think my boy Iceberg Slim say, boss, come on, bro. Iceberg. See, Iceberg, you not dealing with no sucker. You dealing with me. Let me ask you a question. How many of y'all believed in Schultz after Schultz played year one? Be honest. How many of y'all really knew that Schultz was going to be what he became? Be honest. Because if you being honest, all of y'all will say y'all didn't see him developing into what he developed into. Even though it was manufactured by Kellen Moore's system, he still produced in it. So, like, I don't know why we act like players don't develop. And I don't know why we act like sometimes you can have good players on the dumb schemes. The scheme was so dumb. I got you on the super chat. My boy say, Mr. Boxer Moves, I got you. I saved it. I got you. I'm going to go back to the super chats. But the system of Kellen Moore was so dumb that even Turpin could not hit the field. And we all was saying, why are they not using Turpin, Star? Like, we all was asking, like,
a 4-4-2 guy.
A 4-2 guy, and he couldn't touch your system. He couldn't get on the field. So, to me, yes, that's what I'm saying. We might not need a receiver. Because this is really gonna break it down a lot of y'all. All right, this is gonna really break it down. Star, do you remember when we got Taco?
Yeah.
Do you remember what we was saying in that off season? Do you remember what Jerry was saying?
No.
He was saying we need a war daddy for defensive end.
Oh yeah.
Now he was saying we need a war daddy, and Tank was on the team. Right, so he's sitting there saying we need to do better at defensive end, and the whole time Tank sitting right there.
Tank. Yeah.
And guess who blew up that year? Tank. So now it's not far-fetched. I don't know why some of y'all be like, come on, boss. It's like, bro, this dude really did have a second round grade to the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Tolbert was high in talent. Y'all remember, like, Tolbert.
He killed the Senior Bowl.
That's what I was saying. He killed the Senior Bowl.
He killed it.
Like, this is a kid that is very, very talented. Turpin was literally the USFL MVP.
Right.
So these are guys that have talent. We just have not been able to utilize them and get on the field. Y'all may make fun of
Right.
Y'all may make fun of me, but we still have Simi on this roster, and that's a 4'3" guy that's like 6'4". I'm not saying we don't know if Simi's worth anything. He may be terrible, but we don't know. But my thing is, this is a guy that has the attributes where he could.
Yeah, he did.
He could be something.
See, because this is the thing, Star. This is the thing. Nobody had all this doubt on Tolbert when he was drafted.
Yeah, nobody did. They were saying it was the steal. Tolbert and Damone Clark, they were saying was the steal of that draft.
Yeah, and my boy say, boss, I'm not stupid, man. Iceberg, I know you're not stupid, bro. You already know that. I highlight you too much. I don't highlight stupid people. He said, boss, I'm not stupid. Jalen Tolbert's going to have a good season. I'm talking about Screaming Jay Ferguson. Oh, okay. He said, Jake and Peyton Hendershot, like they're the best things since the wheel. Oh, okay. If that's what you heard me say, no, I ain't saying they're the best things since the wheel. I'm just saying I ain't panicking over losing Schultz because of Hendershot, right, and because of, Jake.
Right.
I'm just not panicking. I'm not panicking over that. I'm just, come on now. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, it's not. It's not necessarily necessary to panic over Schultz, because the thing is, nobody's denying Schultz's production. We're just saying he's just not the athlete. He's just not who you think he is. He's not going to. And I put that out during the season. I said, one thing I wish Dak would stop doing is overestimating Schultz's ability. Yeah. Because a lot of times Dak would be throwing it to Schultz and double coverage and throwing it when Kevin Byers right there. It's like, Dak, Schultz is not that. That's not Mark Andrews. That's not Mark Andrews. Like, you cannot do that. So that was one thing that irked me about Schultz. And we're excited about, we're not saying that Ferguson and Hendershot, are going to be all world. We're just saying they showed us enough to say we're intrigued, and we think that they're going to be something. And for Travis Kelce to say that he's the tight end that he's excited to see his progression is Ferguson, I think that means something, because Travis Kelce is, the best tight end in football. He's definitely a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. So, and this is not about saying these boys invented the wheel. Nobody's saying that. It's just, okay. And then my boy Matt said he trolling. Because, see, some of y'all do too much. My boy Matt said, so Tolbert is going to replace Amari. Who said that? Like, did you say that, Star? Because I didn't say that.
No, we didn't say that he's going to replace
Amari. Like, I'm trying to see where y'all, like, how do y'all hear stuff we ain't say? Like, I ain't say he's getting ready to be Amari. What I'm saying is, all of us who prioritize a receiver are not factoring in that we might already have him in the building. The real question is, and it's go answer itself. This part go answer itself. Could it be true, Star, that we all missed on Tolbert? Yes, that could be true. That could be true. Yep. But it also could be true that Kellen Moore's system misused him and other receivers. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And if that's the case, what Star and I are saying is we're panicking. And that's just true. That's true. We never would have got Taco if we knew Tank was gonna break out.
Right. Like, what we're saying, guys, is that these guys haven't really gotten a chance, and there was an issue last year in our offensive coordinator.
Yes.
So because we have a new So because we do have a new offensive coordinator, and that what we've all been asking for, which it really is, like, when you think about it, it really is a miracle that Mike McCarthy is calling plays. Like, that is something that we just did not think was going to happen. Like, everybody be real. Everybody be real. Yes. Did y'all think that was going to happen?
No.
Nobody believed it.
No, and if they say it, they fake news.
It's all fake news.
Right.
It's phony stuff.
Thought that
it didn't happen.
Was actually going to concede power.
No.
And say, okay, here you go, Mike. Like, nobody thought that. We all wanted it to. We prayed about it, but we did not think that it was going to happen.
Yep.
So I think what you're saying, boss, is that's why you're like, I'm on a different vibe, because the one issue that we thought was going to cost us, and he's gone now.
Yeah.
So now that we have the right people in the building, and we have to realize talent has never been the issue. Dallas has always had talented teams. It has been, what are we doing with that talent?
Yep, that's what it's always been. What are we
doing to max? Right, what can we do? Do we have the right coaches and the right people in place to maximize the talent that we have?
So Star, are you opposed to us getting a receiver?
No, I'm not opposed at all.
Because I think people think we're saying that.
Right. No, I'm not opposed.
If Star's not opposed, I'm not opposed. What I want people to recognize is what we're saying is, when you hear us say it's a possibility we could be panicking on receiver, does not mean we don't want to shore up receiver.
Right.
What we're doing is we're not saying that. What we're doing is we looking at it like, let's look at this from the big picture and make sure that we not just like kids who go into a grocery store hungry, and you hungry and you want everything. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But after you done ate a good meal and you go shopping, you go usually be smart and responsible and pick the foods that more so nourish your kingdom, your body. But when you going there hungry and you starving, you ain't won no championship in 26 years. You reaching for everything. We need Odell Beckham. We need. Give me Hopkins. Give me DK Metcalf. You just reaching.
Just throwing everybody out there.
We might be just hungry, and it's okay to say, are we hungry or are we shopping smart?
Right.
That's it.
And and the fact is, like, the front office, now what they did last year, we all said it was malpractice. We all said that they should. There's no way. There was nothing good about getting rid of Amari Cooper and expecting, a CD to ascend and Noah Brown to be our number 2. Like, we were all saying that's malpractice.
Yeah.
But guess what, guys? Like, this is a new year. This is year 4 now of CD Lamb.
Yeah.
CD Lamb emerged last year.
Yep.
Like we hoped that he would. So this is now year 4 of CD Lamb.
Man,
this is a different.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Time.
But my super chats are stacking up. I gotta get to them. I got like 10.
It's fine.
But man, call back more, Star. Don't be acting like that. Call back.
I will call back. Every time
cool.
you be going, I'm like, dang, I can't call back right now. But I will call back for
you
sure.
See how you do, you boy? I can't call him right now. I'm gonna write your number down too. I'm gonna know exactly. I'm gonna start calling
write
you.
me that detail.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you.
Thank
Star.
you, boss.
All right, you take it easy. Good call. Appreciate that, Star. All right, that was Star.
Boss.
All right, let me get to these super chats, cause my boy like, man, you better get to my super chat. My bad, dog. They over there to box me. Dude. He say, I'm gonna box you over this. All right, I'm putting you up first, big dog. He said, Mr. Box Move say, boss, do you see DC get any outside free agent help? Yeah, I think they're trying to get Bobby Wagner. I think that's sincere. I think they having the talks, but I think Cowboy might get in the way of that. That's the only reason I think that won't happen on the outside free agents. I don't really see defense doing too much, to be honest, though. I think most of the help should be on offense. And then another super chat, he said, don't fall for the Koolaid. Yeah, I already know where you're going with that. They playing games. I'm with you, coach. I get it. That basically that leak is a trash leak. I'm with you. All right, and then Swain say, get the best player available in round 2 for the most part. Yeah, that's why I said if the draft was today. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot go change as we get free agents. It's all like anybody right now saying they sure what we should do is actually just talking. You know what I'm saying? None of us are quite sure until we get through free agency. And once we through free agency and we know who all the free agents we acquired or let go, that's gonna make it real clear what the real needs are. So at this point, the reason why I said tackle or guard, but more than likely tackle for pick 26 is because from my analysis as of today, it looks like we're going to have some quality options there. That's all I'm saying. But good super chat. Then One-Handed Bandit said, I'm high on Fiocco. He a monster. I'm not that high on Fiocco because I want to see Fiocco do it in games. I like that he was doing it in practice. I want to see him when those lights turn on. I want him to be just as dope as he is at the practices, because some people are practice superstars. Some people play good when them lights come on. The only way I know exactly what you are is when the lights are on. So that's the last thing I need to see from Fiocco, is I need to see him really under the lights ball out. That's what I got to see. Until I see that, I'm not putting much stock in him. And then B-Bird said, you might be right on Tolbert, but don't bet the season on it. Yeah, get a vet in, and if Tolbert flourishes, then it's a plus. I agree. Totally agree all the way with that analysis in that super chat. 100%. I agree with that. Totally. It's like, because the problem is, and see, B-Bird, that's what makes me even madder about Kellen Moore. His dumb self, I ain't gonna call him dumb because he's not dumb, but his arrogant self did not even break his offense down to the point to where he could even give some of his players developmental reps. That's like we wasted Tolbert's rookie year. See, at least Boss Man, regardless of what anybody feel about Boss Man, at least Boss Man got some reps. You know what I'm saying? That can build your confidence going into a new year. At least Nashawn Wright got some reps. That can build your confidence going into a new year. You barely did anything with Tolbert. So you're right. We have to and should try to get us a vet. But I won't be surprised at all, like you said, B-Bird, that if he break out, I ain't gonna be like, oh wow. I'm gonna be like, see, that's confirmation Kellen Moore was a fool. And never use the talent that was always available. And then Michael Lockhart said, hell yeah, Tolbert is Amari. Kellen Moore replaced Amari and Noah Brown. And see, I don't know if Tolbert is Amari. I'm not gonna go that far yet. You know what I mean? I just know this, that coming in to be the number 2 is a whole lot less pressure than being the number 1. That's why I'm not panicking over it. See, if you try to draft a guy to be the number 1, usually they fail 95% of the time. I missed another super chat. Hold on, my bro said I missed the super chat. My bad, bro. You must have sent that one while I was One-Handed Bandit, bro. Like, I'm gonna get this. Okay, I found it. My boy One-Handed Bandit said you missed my super chat. I got you, big dog. He said I asked Fiocco on his Twitch stream what receiver in NFL he compares his game to. He said Julio Jones, because he has the size, height, and speed. Yeah, shit. I like that he said that. I just want to see it. That's all I'm saying. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Just being all the way honest with you. Because at this point, I'm tired of talk. I want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you show it, I'm going to have your back. I'm going to be beating the drum for you like I'm beating it for Fowler. Because I saw it. When Fowler hit the lights in preseason, you couldn't shut me up because I was saying it. You couldn't shut me up. I need to see it. And my boy Mr. Boxing Move said, boss, thanks for educating me on this ins and outs of DC. Balls here's to production. Yeah, bro. Ain't no problem, big dog. I got you. And thank you for drawing me to your super chat. You know what I mean? I be needing y'all help, bro. I really do, because I'm producing by myself. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Boss, you're a DB.
All right.
I brought this conversation up a little bit earlier, like within
hold on, this life is crazy.
Comment or something.
This life is crazy.
Nah, this is Mr. KJ. Once again.
Okay, KJ, call back. What's up, KJ? You say, okay, talk to me, KJ. What's up?
You a DB? I'm a former DB.
All right.
I believe I had gave you this comment like a while ago, and you said you were going to do your research. I really do feel if Diggs, I really don't think Diggs gonna hold out. But if he does hold out, I really do honestly feel we need within the first 2 rounds a CB.
A cornerback.
Who do you like? Yes, sir.
I don't like too many. The corner class to me is lean this year. It's not a good class. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of people, KJ, feel like we need a number 2 corner. We actually don't. We have a number 2 corner. I could honestly care less about Ramsey the more and more I thought about it. You know why? Bland. I don't care none of it. Bland got us, what, six interceptions last year? As a
yes,
rookie?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Shit.
Yes, sir.
What? So we got us corner 2. We got the corner 2. What we really need, in my opinion, is a nickel. That's what we need. We need a corner 3. And I think finding a corner 3 is a lot easier than find cornerback 2. We actually have cornerback 2. So that's maybe why it sounds like I'm not too high on corner. And I actually said that, but KJ, I want to give you good news. According to Bobby Bell, the Cowboys was doing most of their scout work on corner. So that might be good news. I knew you would like that, dog. I knew you would like that.
I'm a former quarterback. I'm a former cornerback.
Yeah, and see, bro, let me be honest, man. I was talking to Coach Marv today. I don't want to see what happened to McGovern with our current corners. I think sometimes we gotta let some of these guys take their lumps. Okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, bro. Check this out. Do y'all remember, KJ? Do you remember when Donovan Wilson first got his chance?
Yeah, absolutely. I believe Darren Thompson was actually overshadowing him.
Yes, Thompson was the starter. And what happened when he first played?
Oh man, I think he lit up like a light bulb. I'm not too sure about the details. Talk to me.
He got lit up.
I thought so. Yeah, because Darren Thompson became obsolete.
Yeah,
because they love their Boise players, Boise State players, and he overshined him.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, man, but his debut.
I think that Wilson gonna walk though.
They say
and here's the reason why.
I do agree though. I think he gonna walk. I think he gone, bro.
Here's the reason why. How do you like Brian Branch?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You want me to tell you the truth or lie to you?
Talk to me.
Can you hear my buttons?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I did. I heard it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I see stiff hits.
All right, okay.
I see stiff hits, bro. I see stiffy stiff. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see what some people see
in that fashion, but yeah, I do agree.
Stiffy.
He's a little stiff.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Tad stiff.
Yeah, he a tad stiff. I don't see just my eyes, and sometimes, and I'm not gonna act like I know it all. It's still early enough in the draft season for me to change my mind. But in my initial film reviews, he didn't do it for me, dog.
Okay, I'm with you. All right, I ain't gonna take too much time.
All right, man, I appreciate the comment,
bro. Thank you, man. Because
right,
I think we really need one, but I really do feel that you have a little bit more insight about that, and mad respect. Hey, man, thank you, man, for taking the call. This number 2, I ain't gonna quit, man. I hope you hit 6K, because I'm gonna act a fool when you hit 6K.
Man, I appreciate it.
One love, man.
Man, one love, bro. Make sure y'all continue to share, man. That's how we gonna get there. Appreciate it.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, and one thing, to all the trill Dallas Cowboy fans, if y'all don't hit that like as soon as you get in the door, you ain't trill.
Man,
I'm
you
out.
Ain't trill, bro. Man, appreciate that, KJ. That's dope, bro. We got straight love over Boss Cowboy Sports. All right, man. Let me go break down some more stuff that happened today, man. I'm giving y'all all this juice. All right, this is the one I can't wait to talk about, cause see, this one is just personal. All right. right, this is personal. This is, and I mean this too. I ain't playing, I ain't capping. I'm dead serious on this. This is personal. See, now I done told y'all, and I meant this, Jerry is greater than Howie. And I meant that. But you know the funniest thing is the world. It's like when I tweet stuff like this, the people that get the most upset is Cowboy fans. Like, what is wrong with us? Come on now. Like, listen, y'all. I know and I get it. Everybody liked the style of how Howie got that team to the Super Bowl. I get it. He was aggressive. And everybody want Jerry and Steven to one time be aggressive. I get it. Oh, I'm like, I can't stand Jerry and Steven. He talking about, I like being in the middle. That's why we don't never win. Boss, why we don't never do nothing in the week one of free agency? I wish we was like Howie. No, you don't. Maybe you do, but I disagree. And see, my boy Life Crazy said it, bro. And see, I said this today. I said, they gonna listen. They ain't listening yet, but they gonna listen. They are going to listen, Life Crazy. Like, check this out. Yes, he is losing all his talent. See, I warned. See, it's one thing to say it when it's on paper. It's another thing when you see it playing out. See, we was warning, and I was talking cash money noise at Philly. And I know I was making them mad when I was saying Jerry is better than Howard. Ooh, they was mad. But I want y'all to really think about this. Was it the talent why we won the number one seed? Come on now. Was it the talent on why Philly won the division? Hold on. Who put 300 on Philly? Who? Was it Dallas? Who the one slapped that number one defense in the mouth? Was that Jerry's team? Yes, that was. Wait. Isn't Dak 8-3 versus the Eagles? So y'all really want to say Howie is better because he was aggressive one time? Is that what y'all really want? Y'all want, you see, this is what y'all want. Y'all want Steven to go all in. Hopefully we win it. But if we don't, guess what's happening right now? Howie is having to unload all that stuff he built. And it's Cowboy fans, they defending this mess. I'm talking about, look at this, boy. Cowboy fans, they going in. They mad. Joe Castro, he a Philly cat, so I ain't worried about him. And then my boy Cowboys due diligence say, his replacement is Jordan Davis, just so we're clear. Right? It's like, I don't know why Cowboy fans just rush to defend Philly. But see, my question is, who is Jordan Davis's replacement? Okay, so Jordan Davis, okay, Jordan Davis the replacement for Hargraves. Cool. But see, I do remember that they was rotating that defensive line. See, I ain't forget that. So who replacing Jordan Davis as a rotational player, or are you saying you gonna give Jordan Davis all those reps?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Do you think Jordan Davis could play every snap?
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
See, cause it's Cowboy fans that like to say, "Ooh, look what Philly did." See, I want y'all to know that Philly had 9 players on defense as free agents, starters. See, go look at Dallas free agents. Look at this is Dallas free agent list. Dallas free agent list is full of backups. except a few. Now, just look at it. This is Dallas free agent list. This list is full of, for the most part, backups. It's maybe 3 starters on this whole free agent list. So would you want to be this, or would you want to have 9 defensive starters that you got to replace? For everybody that want to be Philly so damn bad.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number 1 bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
And then y'all listen, don't let Philly stick their chests out. This is what hurts me when I see us capping for Philly. It's because Philly is sticking their chest out as if they're on our level, as if we ain't been smacking them balls. I mean, grabbing the booty and clapping it. Smack. Come on, girl, get it. Give me that Philly booty. That's how we've been handling Philly. We've been grabbing Philly by the hair and, come on, girl. We've been letting you have it. What? But all of a sudden, they want to act brand new because they got aggressive just 1 year? And then because we so hungry, we let them? Oh, I wish Jerry was Howie. No, I don't. I do not want to have to replace 9 starters on my defense. No, I do not. I want my list to look like this. This is how I want my free agent list to look, like that. Yes, indeed. These dudes, and then they trying to act like everything okay. Oh, we lost Hargraves. We're fine. Hey, we're fine. We lost Hargraves. Cool. Oh, Slay, he getting ready to. Slay gone. Oh, we're fine. Bradbury. Oh, we're fine. No problem. We gonna be right back. Shit. The only people that believe that is Cowboy fans. The only people that really believe Philly is gonna rebuild through the draft a super defense is Cowboy fans. But the rest of us, you know I'm being facetious. But even they know deep down they in trouble. You are not going to replace your D coordinator and 9 defensive starters in 1 draft. It's not going to happen. So for everybody that really want to be Philly so bad, you make sure you know what you asking for. Because this is what I say about Philly. Because see, Cowboy fans praising Philly right now. They sucking on Philly. They kissing all on Philly. They licking Philly. They doing too much. You doing too much, Cowboy Nation. You sucking on Philly. You sucking on them. And why you sucking on them and we better than them? It don't make no sense. The only thing we needed to fix is coaching. The talent is clear. If Howie was so much better, why is Dak 8-3 on them bums? Man, please. So when I say it's personal, it's personal. And I meant what I said. Jerry is greater than Howard. And one day, y'all go listen. Because, see, this is the thing. And I'm going to tell you what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. What happened is a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans have lowered their standard. See, a lot of Cowboy fans, I'm keeping it real. Your standards done changed. See, my standards never change. That's why I don't look at Philly like they nothing. See, my ultimate standard is the ring or nothing. That's the standard. Did you get the ring? See, but if you lower your standard to did you get to the NFC Championship? Did you make it to the Super Bowl? Did you at least make it? You know what I'm saying? Did you make it? Oh, if that's your standard, oh, you love Philly. Your standard low though, that's your problem. Yeah, you see, Coach Ball, yeah. Coach Ball say, boss, Philly also lost their OC, their best running back, and 2 starting O-line. Coach. But we sucking on Philly. We the ones. Jerry, I need you to be. I need you to. We just kissing all on Philly. Cowboy fans, listen, man. Don't go. If you want to get upset, go read Cowboy fans mad at me for calling out Howie. Boy, go in here and look how this even from one of my old. When you see somebody call me Sly, they know me from back in the day. My boy say, "Come on, Sly." He said, "You do, man." So man, say, listen, y'all listen, man. I'm gonna tell some of y'all something. Some of y'all need to learn how to ride. Y'all don't know how to ride. See, Cole, my boy Cole know how to ride. See, Cole, he saw when I shot that shot. Cole tagged some Philly dudes. Look at Cole. You know what I'm saying? But these boys, I'm telling you, like, these are Cowboy fans. Look, Howie is way better. See, my boy Prince, he get it. See, Prince know how to ride. My boy Prince, what'd he say? Howie would never win more rings than Dallas. See, talk that talk, bro. And see, look, these are the Cowboy fans I hate the worst. I can't stand these so-called realists. I hate Cowboy realists, because see, the realest Cowboy fans are really the scary ass Cowboy fans. They the scary as a Cowboy. Anytime they start their context with as a Cowboy fan, you getting ready to hear some real chump stuff, some real weak, soft, lily-livered, like you piss Koolaid type of man. He said, as a Cowboy fan, you're either drunk, either high, drunk, or blind. Howie has run circles around Jerry for years. That's a damn lie. They ain't running no circles. That damn team, Dak 8-3 on this dude. See, what y'all be seeing? And I don't even count their first Super Bowl. Because they had 2 calls that if it was the Cowboys, they would have been taken back. 2 touchdowns should have been taken off. If they would have graded their touchdowns like they graded theirs on the catch, they would have had 2 taken back, and they would have lost the Super Bowl. But they gave that Cinderella team that Super Bowl, and we still sucking up to Philly. It's much. I'm gonna tell you what I see when I see Philly. I see losers. I see people that's 1-4 in a Super Bowl and dragging down the division. Yes. You dragging down the division. Your fucking team is 1-4 in the Super Bowl. You are trash. You are a has-been to the division. We got 5. The Giants got 4. Even Washington got 3, and your fucking ass got 1. And we sucking on Philly for that? No, my standard is the championships, and you are way beneath our standard, dog. Yeah, thank you. Darren said Philly tried the dream team wee-woo before and it backfired. They tried it last year and it backfired. It got them nothing but almost. Almost ain't good enough though. Yeah, got them that almost. But see, if you're a Cowboy fan that like to count almost, oh, you like it. Oh, you love it. Oh, at least they went to a Super Bowl. Oh, okay, because that's your standard. See, you just want to go to a Super Bowl. I don't want to go to a Super Bowl. I want to win that thing. So I ain't going to be bragging on Howie for making it like y'all doing. Oh, he made it. Oh, his team made it. At least he made it. Man, shut up. Ain't nobody care about it.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number 1 bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Yeah. And look at this. And see, anytime somebody say where they from, they on that wee woo. This dude, I'm from a Giants fan. I don't care you a Giants fan. Listen, y'all. I guess I'm of a different era. I'm from the era to where our enemy is our enemy, and I don't co-sign my enemy. I'm sorry, I don't suck up to my enemy. I don't know where y'all raised, where y'all literally see me slapping on Philly, and then y'all come slap me as I'm slapping on Philly. Who raised y'all? Like, who raised y'all? See, I'm from the era to where even if my partner was wrong, but if he in a fight, I gotta fight with you, dog. Cause you're my partner. You know what I'm saying? I gotta, hey, you was wrong. You started it, but hey, we gotta fight. See, that's where I'm from. When I see y'all slap Philly and y'all might be wrong on the facts, I ain't gonna come correct you. I'm gonna say good slap. Good slap. Even if you're wrong, but like good one. Yeah, cause I got your back. Anyway, that's why I said that was personal. All right, we got some more stuff that's so we already talked about this, so we ain't gonna spend that much time on this, but McGovern is gone. All right. Now, this is the good thing. I'm gonna talk about McGovern being gone. This is the thing. I'm gonna dig into that heavy tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm starting my series. All right, it's gonna be a whole series on every free agent and how to improve the group. So I'm starting that whole series tomorrow. I'm gonna be probably I'm gonna go live probably 3 to 4 times, breaking down each group, because the goal is to have each one of these done before free agency officially starts or the first day of free agency. Day one, we starting with Conor McGovern and what it means to have him absent. And I'm gonna be honest, it means nothing. It means nothing for a lot of reasons. We have a lot of options. We gonna talk about that, but we got a lot of options on what we can do at guard. Partially, it's in the draft, but also partially it's in free agency. Partially, we still have options on this very team in terms of depth. We have not lost anything major by losing McGovern. Yeah, did we want him? Yeah. Can we replace him? Yes. Should we likely target, if the free agency draft was tomorrow, should we likely target? Okay, see, let me tell you the vision that I will see based on my analysis. Based on my analysis, I'm almost certain we will be sitting there looking at a super quality tackle, a starter grade tackle. What I would want the Dallas Cowboys to do, and I'm just being honest, this is where my analysis is as of today. So don't overhold me to this, but this is what I'm seeing. I'm almost certain that a quality grade starter tackle is going to be sitting there at 26. I think you get that guy. And when you get that guy, move Tyler Smith to left guard. Now you have Tyler Smith playing where he's a more natural fit. Because he can play tackle. But I think he's a more natural fit at guard. And I think he has a chance to have Zach Martin-ish type of impact at guard. So, it's so many different ways to solve that. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. All right. And this is the last thing that kind of bothered me. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't really kind of understand the details on this. I got to look into this even more because this just bothered me. Just the tweet itself kind of left me kind of. It said, James Slater said, right tackle Terrence Steele received the second round tender, but I'm told they aren't negotiating anything long term until the summer. Until this summer when he's healthy. So I'm just like, I don't really know why they're waiting, but that just kind of bothered me. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. It just bothered me that they waiting on that. Because I really, really see Terrence Steele as a priority, a major priority. He's the only person that I put over Fowler. He's the only person. And then my boy say, I say, bro, Dro, let me tell you something. I hope you disagree. I hope you don't think this smart, bro. All right, so this is why I definitely got to do a show, because a lot of people, if we get us a tight end at 26, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to kick the TV. I don't care who the tight end is. All you got to do is go look at the track records of tight ends in the first round. It's a waste. You get lucky on tight ends. You don't pick tight ends in the first. You pick, in my opinion, you pick stuff that you go get a return on. positions you get returns on, you get a better return at running back than tight end. You'll get a return on your investment quick at corner. You'll get a return on your investment quick at guard. You get a return on your investment quick usually at tackle. Sometimes they develop. You know what I'm saying? But defensive tackles, usually they take time. Defensive ends, they usually take some time to really develop. Tight ends hardly ever work out when you pick them in the first. I just don't trust it. And I hope we don't. And I hope that's just talk. Because there's been a lot of rumors about that. I hope that rumor dies because it makes no sense. I've been hearing that on different draft shows. And I'm like, please, please do not come to me with that because I'm going to shoot it down. I'm going to shoot it down with evidence though. Because see, when I come back and I talk about these tight ends, I'm going to bring the evidence. I'm going to bring matter of fact, let me go and pull the evidence now. I ain't going to even tease you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to just show you a little bit right now. See, because I was going to just tease you. I'm going to go ahead and show you right now. Y'all just got to give me 1 second to set it up. Give me 1 second, man. I got to show you. Because I got it right here. It just wasn't prepared in the show. So because it wasn't prepared in the show, I wasn't going to bring it out. But see, I'm going to go ahead and bring it out. This is something that we call building the plane while it's in the air. I got that from my brother, Law Nation. Law Nation always told the truth on that. That's exactly what we doing. So I'm finna show y'all real quick the history. I got it right here. That didn't even take me that long. I'm impressed with myself. Now check this out, bro. I just want to show y'all tight end history. Look at this. In 2017, pick 19 was O.J. Howard. How did that turn out? David Njoku, pick 29. How did that turn out? Evan Ingram, pick 23. How did that turn out? TJ Hawkinson, pick 8. Pick 8. That dude was a top 10 pick. Do you see top 10 talent when you see him play? Do you see a top 10 difference when you see him play? He got traded for Minnesota. Minnesota hardly moved. Noah Fant. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Noah Fant? Noah Fant. Oh my God. We ain't never seen like Noah Fant. Woo, he's 6'4", 249 pounds. He runs a 4.5. TJ Hawkinson. He's 6'5", 247. He runs a 4.7. Evan Ingram, he's 6'3", 234, and he runs a 4.42. We've never seen anything. Every 2 years, they say the same thing. Kyle Pitts. That's why I put in here generational. Oh, really? Generational? So let me ask y'all a question. Even though Pitts had a good year one, right? And he was the only target. He was force-fed all those targets to force-feed him to 1,000. Yeah. And my boy say Ingram is killing in Jacksonville. I tell you what. If he killing, he wasn't killing when I put this diagram together. He wasn't killing when I put this diagram together. Yeah, he fell off a cliff. Now, if he got revived, how many years did it take for him to revive back to that? And then let me go look him up. Let me go look up and make sure, because y'all saying killing. I gotta see if I see killing. Let me go look him up. Okay, Evan Ingram. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up these stats. Now, Evan Ingram is somebody hold on, bro. Let me see. Boy said killing. Wait. Hold on. Let me go look at, because I don't see killing, dog. Let me go look at these NFL stats. Let me see if I see killing. I'm looking at this live too. All right, here we go. Let's see if I see killing. I see Schultz, because this production is Schultz-ish. It's not bad though, especially for a tight end. good receptions, 4 TDs. It's okay. I don't see killing though. Just keeping it real. This is also not saying that they are bad. My thing is though, did they live up to what they was advertised to be? That's the question. See, we start. Wait, start saying. Start saying, boss, remember the Eagles led the league in dead cap. Jerry greater than Howie. I know Jerry is greater than Howie. My boy say, boss, you don't know what you're talking about. Iceberg, we doing it like that, bro? You gonna call me out like that? Are you doing that because I actually looked it up? Yeah, I looked it up, bro. This killing it to you, dog? That's killing? That's Schultz-ish. With a good, I don't see killing, bro. Maybe define killing, since I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe we just got two different definitions of what killing is. You know what I'm saying? Cause see, this is the thing. If I would have saw killing, I would have said you was right. But I don't see killing. I just don't. I see good. I don't see killing, and I don't see what he was hyped to be. Cause see, I remember what they was saying when they was coming out. Mismatch nightmare. It's the same thing they saying now about tight end. Mismatch nightmare. These guys, you can't cover them. You can't. Yeah. We hear the same thing every 2 years. Literally. Yeah. And then Big Santana. I think Big Santana, I think you said it best, because I think this is the most measured way to say it, like Big Santana said it. And it's just honest. Maybe y'all don't like it. I'm just giving you. Oh, okay. So he said Iceberg Slim. He said even Evan Ingram had Danny Dimes his first season. All right, put it like this. Evan Ingram, out of all these tight ends, really should have went off. Because it was a time that Evan Ingram was literally averaging the most separation per target. He was averaging 4 yards of separation per target. Literally the best in the league when he was with the Giants. So sure, maybe you can make that case that it was his quarterback. Cool. But if I still look at the history of tight end, and when I look at how freakish he was, 6'3", 4'4", I still will want to see more production than what I see. Yeah, I would want to see more production. So I'm just saying this. I don't trust tight end in the first round. I don't. It's too big of a risk for it to be a bust, or for you not to get what you actually thought it was going to do. Because I don't want to get a weapon in the first round where I'm thinking this weapon is going to be like what they said with Kyle Pitts. They said that he was Calvin Johnson reincarnated. Are you really? Okay, Kyle Pitts is good, but since he's been in the league, have you seen Calvin Johnson even one time? Even one. No, you haven't. You ain't never seen. Now, when he was coming out, they would say, "Oh, he's generational. You won't see another Kyle Pitts." Man, shit, bro. Kyle Pitts measurables literally come around every 2 years, bro. Literally. But see, I don't fall for the hype. That's what be happening. It be a lot of draft hype. This stuff is about entertainment. See, that's what a lot of people ain't figured out. A lot of this stuff is about entertainment. It's all kind of people that got measurables that's similar to Kyle Pitts. But every now and then they pick a player that they're going to promote and push and prop up as the face of the draft class. I'm going to tell you right now who that dude is this year. He's a running back from Texas. Bijan. Bijan is that dude that they are greatly inflating. Greatly. Because it makes no sense to inflate him and ignore some of the other people that they ignored historically. They ignored Taylor. They had Taylor with a 2nd and 3rd round grade, and he had way more college production than Bijan Robinson, and he was faster. He ran a 4.39 electronic. Yeah, Breece Hall too. Yeah, and people was like, he's just a 2nd rounder. Now listen, y'all, I'm telling you, after you watch the draft for a while, you start being able to read between the ones that they hyping up and the ones that's really really pan out to what's, cause see, Micah Parsons was go pan out. All of us, well, I ain't gonna say all of us, a lot of us looked at that film and was like, shit, I ain't never seen nothing like Micah Parsons. Straight up from the film, I was like, bro, I ain't never seen this dude is playing on the outside, in the middle. I was like, who is this? I mean, it was so instant. It was instant when I saw him. I was like, bro, you don't even need to watch a whole game. You didn't have to watch a whole game. You could have watched the first quarter. You would have been like, that's a top 10 dude right there. That dude. That guy. Some of these dudes, they draft hype. Yeah, that don't mean, and what I'm saying is that doesn't mean Bijan is not gonna have a good career. But all this stuff that they saying, bro, did y'all see what they did on the draft day? Not the draft day, on the combine. They literally had him looking at highlights of Barry Sanders. As if Bijan is Barry Sanders. Do you know how disrespectful that is? Some people, Bijan is not Barry Sanders. Bijan is not Barry Sanders from college. Bijan is not Thurman Thomas. Yeah, I said it. And I'm gonna be right on that too. Y'all think he gonna blow up the league? He ain't gonna blow up the league. He gonna be good, but he ain't gonna blow up the league. My boy Keystone say, after that list, I don't want Darnell Washington. Keystone. Alright, man, let me call Tariq real quick, man. Tariq, you sound like you want this smoke, bro. You seem like you want to fight. Let's go. I'm calling you now, Tariq. My boy Montana say Bijan not even Pollard or Zeke. I know he ain't young Zeke for sure.
I know you wasn't gonna let me down.
Man, I got you, bro. You all in the chat going off on you, boy. What's up?
Hey, man, I ain't trying to go off, man. No disrespect, man.
No,
I'm just
good,
trying to
good,
get
good.
something up on. Just trying to get something up off me. What's going on, boys? What's going on, Cowboy Nation?
Tariq.
Hey, man, what I do got is this.
Right.
It is a tight end from the past that was a beast as a first-round draft pick.
How far you have to go back, though, bro? Don't tell me somebody from 92. Don't be.
No, Jeremy Shockey. Shockey was a beast when he came out of college.
Yeah, he was, but you went back to 1998, You went back to 1998 for that. Let me go see with Jeremy Shockey, because you right on that.
He was 03.
No, you 03? Bro, you went back 20 years.
Hey, man, Shockey was a beast. You said it was never a big guy.
Nah, he was, though.
Shockey was an animal, man.
Nah, you right. Jeremy Shockey, he was. Day one, too.
He was an animal. Day one.
Yeah. Now,
I hated playing him.
But see, he was a Miami boy, too, bro. Come on now. He was a different type. He was a white dude that played with super swag. I ain't never seen swag like that on the white dude. Especially then. Yeah. Swag is normal now to white people. A lot of white people got swag now, 2023. But then, that dude had some super swag, and it was 2003, dog.
With the long hair, don't care.
What'd you say?
I said Shockey was long hair, don't care.
Bro.
Yeah, man, he was a beast, man. But I think it's like this. With the one thing I do give Philly a little bit of credit for is that they don't down their players. They don't down me. You gotta let me talk. They don't down their players in the media like that when they got
Give me 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second, bro. Hold on. Wait. I just lost you. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on real quick, Tariq.
Yep.
Hold on, man. I lost the sound real quick. All right, go ahead.
Why they say he don't hit the button, y'all on me because I said Philly.
Yeah, I done hit the button on you, bro. I'm hating on you, bro. But go ahead, bro.
No,
what is this blasphemy you're talking about with Philly?
Well, this is the thing that I gotta give Philly a little bit of props from because I don't know what them to ever do this. This is the one thing. I'm gonna let if you let me talk, I'll tell you. I never heard them downing their players in the media when it's time to pay them.
True.
You know what I mean? Because if they're not gonna pay nobody, they just don't pay them. They let them go or they trade them or something.
True. That's facts.
Even they veterans that's been on the team for years that was doing anything. I never heard them crap on a person like Dawkins. I never heard them do that. Philly ever do that to one of their players. They left gracefully. You know what I mean? Or they traded them away. So that's where the Dallas Cowboys have to do a little bit more better and quit trying to play your players in the media. If you're not gonna sign them, just don't sign them, but don't disrespect them. And another thing, all this lowballing stuff, that makes it hard for other people that wants to come in and play for the Cowboys that are impact players. That's where I think the hang-up is at. Now, as far as building the team straight from the draft, I feel like we got the edge in that way. But you still need more. You need more. You need to learn how to trade better. You need to learn how to trade better than what we're doing. We need to know how to sign certain free agents that we know can be impact players for this team that can get us over the hump when it's time to get over the hump. They've been building good teams just to make it to the playoffs, but they haven't been making strong playoff teams to make it deep in the playoffs. That's where the hang-up been at. And I do agree with you, too, as far as the coaching. It has been better coaching on other teams than the Cowboys.
Yeah,
we've been running like a... That's what I'm saying. So I'm hoping this year is a different thing, something that can work. Because if we really think about it, we really need this to work this year with Mike McCarthy. You know what I mean? So they can get that bad taste of Jason Garrett out of our mouth. That bad taste of Jason Garrett, all the other ones, a couple of other ones that was before him, except for Bill Parcells. My thing is like this: when you got a quality coach in there, you gotta let him be able to get certain quality players, even on offense and defense. I don't think that Mike McCarthy is gonna break the bank. I don't think that Dan Quinn wants to break the bank. But you can't keep telling these dudes no on certain players that they know that can come in here and help us. I really believe like people like Jalen Tolbert, that was his rookie season. Now this is gonna be this basically between his sophomore and rookie year, because I really believe that Mike McCarthy was his biggest supporter last year when he drafted him. So I really believe that Mike has something in store with him. I really believe like people like Turpin is gonna get a shot. You know what I mean? Because you can't tell me a guy with that type of speed and if everybody go back and look at that last play from this past season, that bull jump call at the end of the game, Turpin got smashed. He caught it and got smashed. So that tells me that he can catch the ball and get hit, even for a little guy. So that's positive going in the right direction. But I look at it like this. Get Mike McCarthy, if he wants a good receiver, give him another receiver to cook with. Because I've never seen, and the other thing, and I'm going to lay my plane, the other thing I've never seen Philly do was get rid of their talented players and tell the quarterback to go out there and win the game for them. Because you can't sit here and tell me that this year would have been a better outcome, even if we lost the game against San Francisco, if we had Amari Cooper out there. You can't tell me that, because Amari Cooper went to Cleveland and tore it up in Cleveland. You can't tell me that them same touchdowns that he caught in Cleveland, he couldn't have caught over for the Cowboys, and we'd have been doing that damn thing, especially against San Francisco. Because I feel like we need to take the pressure off of Dak so much.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have to play the superhero all the damn time, because none of these quarterbacks that people say that they was a superhero, like far as your Tom Brady's, your Peyton Manning's, all this stuff. A lot of people don't understand these dudes had defenses, man. They had defenses going into these playoffs. You know what I mean? You don't shut down. Tom Brady is not shutting down Peyton Manning all those years without a good damn defense. If you don't believe me, go back and look. They cheated for him a little bit, But if you go back and look, he had great defenses. Even Peyton Manning had damn good defenses. You know what I mean? For him to win his Super Bowls. So you need weapons to win this game. You cannot go out here with people like Noah Brown and a hobbled ass Gallup and talk about go win me a game and this is good ass defense. It's not going to work like that, man. And we got to put us as fans kind of quit letting the Joneses off the hook by not getting us talent in here. If you remove talent, you got to bring new talent in. You got to either trade for somebody or sign somebody, because that's BS for them to take players away from this team and not expect us not to do good when it's time, when the big lights are on. Don't get me wrong. I give the Joneses their props on this part. For us to be hampered as much as we was in this season and still make it to the playoffs and still win the playoff game, I give them their props for that. But I don't give them their props for taking away talent from this team and not addressing that shit early in the season and trying to get more talent up in here. That's what I don't like. Quit going off the scrap heap. I understand you can go off the scrap heap for little things on this team, but not for big positions when you need these positions in big times and big games. That's my problem. That's the only problem I got. If we can clean that stuff up, I think we'll be a better organization, and people on the outside will want to come play for us. Because you can't sit here and tell me that these other players on these other teams want to come play for this team, and they know the shady work that Stephen Jones is pulling when it comes to these contracts and getting their money. These dudes want their money. They ain't playing no games. And you shouldn't be doing superstars or even stars like that. Pay people their money. But at the same time, do it in the smart way. Because I think it's feasible to do it that way. I don't know, that's just my opinion about things, but I'm not going to say that Philly is better than us as far as when it comes to team building. But one thing I can give them a little bit of credit for, when they trying to take their shot, they go for it. They ain't bullshit. They going for it. They not saying, oh, we got to assess things and look at this, look at that. No, they not saying all that. They like, okay, we got a young quarterback. We got a window. Let's trade. Let's do this. Let's go do that. Sign this player. I understand it might be bad for the next 3 years, but at least they can say they took a shot. When are we going to say that we took shots? We haven't took shots since Stephen Jones has been in. We haven't been taking big shots like taking good big name players and stuff like that. You still got to play. You know what I mean? If you want to win, you got to play. That's all I got to say, man. No, but thanks, boss, for hearing me out. Thank you, Cowboy Nation, for listening. I know I'm a little long-winded, but I'm going to holler at y'all. Love y'all.
With everything you said, too. So let me talk about it. Appreciate it, Tariq. So, yeah, on a lot of that, he was right. Philly, this is where Philly was better, okay? Philly was better at really seizing the moment. That's where they was better. He right on that. When they went all in, they did. It wasn't just the players, though. They went all in with scheme. They went all in with staying together. He right. They didn't throw nobody under the bus. They put weapons around their quarterback versus we was taking weapons away from our quarterback. So on those parts, he right. So, but what I'm saying is who better at assembling teams consistently is Dallas. That's what I'm saying. But on a lot of what Reek said, you couldn't argue with him because it was factual. We are the team that throw our best players under the bus versus you don't see Philly doing that. They handle their business in silence. They do. That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true. All right? So I'm tired of talking about Philly. Spit on Philly. Philly can still kiss my bottom of my shoe after I walked out the bathroom. A public bathroom. I will put my shoe right on Philly people's lips after I walked out the public bathroom. All right, let me call Coach Marv real quick. We're going to end it strong with Coach. You know, I got to end it with Coach. We had Amp go hard yesterday. We got to end it with Coach today. You know, as long as it's Amp and Coach shit, then you know they go come with it. All right. And so, listen, y'all. Okay. Philly, good. Philly, you went all in. Okay, good. I don't want to hear about it no more. Philly was serious. Okay, good. I don't want to hear it. Sick of it. Hate them. I'm calling you now, Coach. Pick up the phone. My boy Tariq. My boy called 3 times. I ain't boy Tariq, boy. That boy Tariq, like, I'm gonna get in there. That's why I rock with Tariq, though. That boy Tariq, man, that's my dog. See, I'm calling you, Coach. You ain't answering.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I'm gonna try you one more time, Coach. You're messing up the show. Got all this dead time. Coach be like, call me. Then I call him. He don't pick up. He like, I was in the bathroom, boss. Nah, Coach don't talk like that. He cool. I'm gonna call you one more time. I know they content creators have been quiet. They've been real quiet.
What's up, boss?
What's up, Coach? Let's get it.
Hey man. I first want to start off, man. Stargazing.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, she go hard.
The best call I've heard with the best common sense football that I've heard someone talk about a team with the best knowledgeable, not in a fantasy world, not thirsty, knowing where we're really at, knowing that it's going to take, it's a sum of the parts. It's not going to be no one or two things. You knowing that you got to get play out of everybody, and you're going to have a play out of guys that's going to have to come along to win us. Oh, man, I appreciate that call because that's something I've been preaching all the time. You know, I'm not against getting a wide receiver. I'm not against getting a player here and there. But I also know that you're going to have to win it with the team that we have built. And they're going to have to come along and play. I know listen, boss, I know you say you didn't want to hear about Philly no more. But let's be realistic, man. Right? What did Philly do so much that they went all in this year? One trade? Because they didn't sign no free agent. They signed Bradbury. Bradbury was a proven deal. Nobody even heard about Bradbury the year before. He was a $5 million quarterback.
When did they get his son ready? When did they get his son ready? When did they get him? Last year, right?
They got him in the draft a couple years ago.
Okay.
They got him in the trade a couple years ago.
Okay. Yeah.
They got Slade what? They got Slade what? 3-4 years ago.
Yep.
Their offensive line had been together for about 3-4 years now. That's why some of them are free agents now.
Right. I thought they got him last year. But it's okay. It don't matter. It don't matter. The details on that.
Okay. Listen. And they're talking about what they did in the draft. Well, the two guys from Georgia badly played this year.
Right. Say that again.
They badly played. They played less than 25% of the snaps.
Thank you.
The linebacker and Jordan Davis.
Can you say that one more time, Coach, for the people in the back?
They played less than 25% of the snaps. The linebacker and Jordan Davis together, they played in less than 25% of the snaps.
So why we sucking up to Philly?
They signed T.J. Edwards. They signed a linebacker, T.J. Edwards, which he's gone. He signed another deal somewhere else, but they signed him on a proven deal last year for $3 million. So they did a bargain basis, and they just struck gold on a couple of guys.
Man, it did. And okay, Coach, nobody was saying that Tyler Smith was a better pick than Jordan Davis on draft day. But everybody's saying a year later that Tyler Smith was a way better pick than Jordan Davis. Nobody was saying on draft day, well, we were saying, but nobody else was saying that Clark was better than Dean. A better deal than Dean. Clark is a better prospect than Dean right now.
And nobody said that Deron Bland would have a rookie and a 7th-round pick would have a better season than Jordan Davis and the linebacker together.
Thank you. Right. But what? So why we sucking up to Philly? I still can't. All this. And it be Cowboy fans, Coach. I don't get it, Coach. Why is it Cowboy fans? How we just run loops around? It's like when
they did, but the Boss, they did one smart thing though.
Okay. I'm tired of talking about
smart thing was there was one smart thing that I think we have corrected, and now we done that smart thing.
Coaching.
They put an offense that was designed to make their quarterback good, and they used the running game and allow him just to do a couple things. And they brought a receiver in there in Brown that ran 3 routes. If we can go to film, we can go back to film and look at it. He ran 3 routes the whole year. He didn't run no more than 3 routes. That's all the routes he ran. And they just said we're gonna be successful with that, and they built off that, and that's what McCarthy saw and said, you know something, they built their offense to make him successful. Why are we building an offense to not make our quarterback successful? Why we put an offense in that's formulated to the things that he do well?
Check this
and
out.
Stop trying to do stuff he doesn't do well.
No, I agree. Check this out real quick, Coach. Stargazer said, Boss, they need to stop. This is who you was talking about. She also said, thank you, Coach, for your words. Stargazer said, Boss, they need to stop saying that Jordan... This is how Rock was start. This is so real. She said, Boss, they need to stop saying that Jordan is Hargrave's replacement. Hargrave had double-digit sacks this year. Davis has 0 pass rush moves. Hold on real quick.
They have no defensive line.
Right.
All the defensive tackles are not signed, except for Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is the only defensive tackle signed.
And this Cowboy fans that's real life capping for, like, they are capping for Howie. If I go to my Twitter and look at all these Cowboy fans, you know what I'm saying? You know, just it is like it's Cowboy fans. Oh, he's a replacement. Hargraves. Hold on, where is this at? Let me go find it. Let me find it real quick. Here it is. This is a Cowboy fan. His replacement is Jordan Davis, just so we clear. To Star's point. So you can, and I'm like, first of all, are you saying that they go run the same defensive tackles with no rotation?
If he was so good, Boss, why did when he got Donovan Sue and Donovan Sue and the other guy in the last part of the season?
He did get hurt. I do remember that he did get hurt.
But he was back.
He was back, and they still, man.
Yeah, he played the playoff game. He was back. They didn't put him out the season. He was gonna come back. They knew he was gonna come back.
Man, if they do go kick rocks with all this Philly slurping, man. And then Tony said Jordan Davis can only play 2 downs. Exactly. Like, I just don't have no idea why we suck up to Philly so much. And then they be like, they have multiple first rounders. They don't have enough draft picks to replace all the starters on that D.
No. And then you gotta replace coordinators, and we know how hard that is to replace coordinators, especially when you use the offense and defense, as well as they lost some assistant coaches that went with their coordinators to their new jobs. Right. So it's hard to have that many total pieces. But effort, man, they ain't no good. I ain't worried about it. It'll prove out in the end. But the Cowboys themselves, and I echo what y'all was saying, and Boss, you're probably the only person, man, you know I've been preaching it too, is that I understand people out there want the name guy. Yeah, I understand people want to go and get, and I understand they want the proven guy.
Yeah, the proven.
I can get that.
Yeah, I get that.
But
I do. I really do get that.
It's only one way you make your name. Is you got to play, because the guys that we're going out there to get, some of the guys we're talking about going to get that maybe wasn't first round draft picks but turn out to be good guys and now they're free agents. They had to play to make their name, and that's how you're gonna have to get it. And it's not saying you got to do that with your total roster, but you build around your stars, and we have stars, and we have to get guys to do well. And let's say it's this, and I'll leave with this. Let's say if we had 7 guys, there's 7 guys on this team, boss.
Mm-hmm.
If they excel better in their second and third year and give us decent play, I ain't talking about all-star play, but I'm talking about for their role to be very good at their role.
Yeah, exactly.
Now those 7 guys I may name, Boss Man Fat, Nashawn Wright, Osa go to another step. You get to play out to 2 tight ends, they go to another step. You get to play out of Tolbert, he go to another step. Bell goes to another step. If these guys go to another step, you know we are set for we ain't gonna have what Philly had. We're gonna have a team that's gonna be set for a long time, and young and getting better every day. Because you don't become 12-5 in this league 2 years in a row. And let's think about it. We were 12-5 this year, boss, but we should have been 14-3.
Yes.
We gave 2 games.
We
away.
gave 2 games.
And when we were talking about we lost, and I want to make sure people understand, it's not for the lack of talent that we lost in San Francisco, because our offense played the exact same way when we had more talent. That tells me it was a lack of game plan that caused us. Because we didn't do nothing differently offensively than we did the year before, and we had Amari Cooper and Cedric Wilson and CeeDee Lamb. But we went with the same game plan, and we can't tell that our team don't have, as Star said, our team got just as much talent as San Francisco and in Philadelphia. People can't even name me 2 receivers other than Kittles and for San Francisco and my man what's the guy name? Their great receiver. The one that act like a running back. People can't tell me no other receiver they got.
Right.
But they got a game plan. Their coaches say that they're gonna try to upgrade our team, and we're gonna upgrade our team. But yes, we have to do it through the draft, because they're playing around with free agents. They ain't trying to offer nothing. They really playing. So listen. They're waiting to the back end to sign some guys. But yes, we're gonna have to do the draft. And boss, when you talk about, you said a tackle, I would love for to be an offensive lineman, that first draft pick. But I'd rather get one of the onesies. If we're gonna go offensive line, I might not go tackle. I may go a dominant guy that could be center guard. And then I know, because I think they're gonna keep Tyron to the left. And then if Tyron goes down, I can move my man out and move my guard in, and I can still be rocking and rolling. And I got to prepare for Zach Martin, because Zach Martin is on his last year.
It depends.
Of his contract.
It just depends on who's sitting there at the end of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
If it's just a super tackle, then you work my plan. If all the tackles have been wiped out and we sitting there with a guard center, then that's what you do.
Yeah, and I think that there's going to be a move. Don't quote me on this, but I think it may be a move. I believe that they're going to try to, Leresco and Ball are still going to be tried out to tackle, but I see Ball may be moved inside.
I wouldn't be mad at that. That make a lot of sense, because he's not a bad run blocker. That's one thing about Ball game. As a run blocker, he wasn't bad.
Yeah, and you got to put him in a phone booth, because he's out there outside too much air that he gets beat. But if you put him in a phone booth, he might be a whole lot better.
My boy Trey say Zach Martin got down. What's up, Trey? My boy Trey back in the building. Hopefully you had a good vacation. Last time we talked to Trey was headed out the country, man. He one of them passport bros, man. He out there looking for love.
Yeah, man. Involves us, just make sure everybody give out. I was on Law Show earlier today, man. Just make sure we put Law in our prayers.
Oh, say no more. I know what's going on. I get it.
Yeah, he told everybody. Let's put everybody. We'll make sure we put him in our prayers, man.
We can pray for him right now. Lord, I pray for my brother-in-law. I pray that you keep him strong during this time. His with his what he's going through, his family.
Right.
I just pray the best for him, peace, strength, that you give him a second wind during these tough times. In the name of Jesus, we pray, man.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, boss.
All right, no problem, man. Good call, Coach. Good call. All right, that was Coach Marv. And yeah, y'all make sure y'all continue to lift up Law, for real. Y'all continue to lift up. Good dude. And I tell you, man, and I mean this about Law. I tell Law this a lot. I ain't met another man like Law, just to be honest. Law's so successful and so humble. Like, I be amazed at how he shares, gives me best practices, best techniques, and he just you don't see too many people on top of their game, on top of their craft like that don't step on the people that's underneath them. You don't get that from Law. I'm just being honest. Like, every now and then we'll be sitting there, I'll be like, damn, bro, like, who made you? Like, it's so many people that's not even close to the amount of success that he has, and they got the biggest uppity air about themselves. They're uppity. They not even close to where he is, and they're uppity as hell. It's hard to book some of these guys because you would think that they Hollywood. It ain't never hard to book Law. And I see Law on channels to where you know he not getting no major benefit out of it, but he just helps the community. It been times I know Law has had altercations with people and forgave it because of the community. A real dude. Like, and I'm up close, so I'll be like, bruh, I don't think I would have forgave that one. You know what I mean? But Law be like, bro, I'm gonna let him make it. And then he'll just put on a good face and be professional with everybody. And he's professional I'm way more, I would say, gangster than Law. You know what I mean? I speak my mind. I don't hold back. Law is always a constant professional. And I really hope that he gets the best, because I don't meet too many men like him. I mean that. Like, on top of their game, but yet humble as hell, approachable as hell, willing to give back, quick to forgive. Just a good dude, bro. Like, anyway, I just wanted to give my brother his shout out real quick. And man, y'all continue to lift him up, especially like real genuine people. I want the best for genuine people. Fakers, you can kick rocks. You can kick rocks. If you fake and phony, you can go on tell your ass. But when you a solid person, a real person that aim to be right by people and do right by people, I want the best for you. If you've been sitting here, obviously, digging this content, make sure you hit that like. Do that. Trey, it's good to see you in the building too, bro. Like, Trey, you also one of my favorites. One of the things I like about Trey, my boy Trey, he will fight you. I like that. He will fight anybody for what he believe in. I respect that a lot, man. I'm getting to know a lot of y'all, and y'all personalities be tripping me out. Y'all some good people. And KJ, I appreciate the super chat. He say on Trill though, we need to make BCS 50K and 100K, and we go get there, man. And I appreciate it, KJ. It's gonna be from people like you too. It's gonna be from people like you though. It's not gonna happen from the people that I know. It's gonna happen from people like you that greatly appreciate the content of Boss Cowboy Sports, that make sure that y'all like and y'all share and y'all subscribe and y'all donate. All of it. It's the donations, it's the shares, it's the likes. If you can't donate, hit the like. But if you can donate, it does help. It helps a lot, a lot. So anyway, man, y'all also stay tuned. Keep y'all notifications locked, because I already promised y'all that I'm gonna be bringing y'all the free agent video guide And we're going to be going through each position group in detail on how to upgrade or replace or fix the group. We're going to call it the chapters because each one of these are going to be a chapter in my book, but you're going to get it first via video. The whole detailed analysis on basically how I see each group on how to improve it. Okay, so I'm gonna be cranking out content faster than I've ever have. Okay, I'm gonna be cranking it out, so you keep your notifications going. And also, before I get out of here, participate in this one, because I'm not coming to say I got all the answers. I'm more so gonna present what I think we should be doing with these different rooms, but I also respect greatly y'all mind. So what I know is gonna likely happen from me doing my video content in front of y'all go make the book better, because likely y'all gonna have some good ideas and good critiques on everything we go through with each one of these. So we go through each one of these. It's gonna be a lot of content, but the whole design is for you to be able to cram and see what's out there with free agents, our own guys, and draft choices, and what's the big picture, philosophies, all those things that's gonna make us better. I am excited about the first day. This is really not the official first day, but I'm excited about what I'm seeing. I hate to hear that likely they was playing games with Fowler. I really hope that they get that done. But y'all stay up. I'm gonna be starting out tomorrow morning on guard, and I'm likely go to receiver. That's what I see happening. What most people would call our two biggest needs. That's what most people would say. And then I'm obviously go deal with cornerback and a whole lot of other stuff that people are saying are our biggest needs. So y'all stay with Boss Cowboy Sports, man. I'm continue to give y'all this sauce, this substance, and just really breaking this down and pushing ideas that bring us closer to 6. Y'all stay up. Peace. Run it up.
Run it up, run it up.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Right.
Another one.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Be speaking my mind. That's why y'all rock with your boy.
Run it up, run it up.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Let's go. I need that cash.
I need the cash pronto. I don't throw in a session like Romo.
Let's get it.
Boss Cowboy Sports.
Run it up, run it up.
If we locked in, then no switching up.